Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Hello everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you to all of you that are here live in the chat, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. We are going to do mini readings tonight, and you can sign up for an astrology reading or a tarot/oracle reading, and within the astrology category you can choose a natal chart reading, a transit reading, a synastry reading, or a progressed chart reading. I have some awesome announcements for you guys today, but first I do want to say hi to everybody that is in the chat. Hello Sugar, welcome in. How did you like your Starseed reading? Hello Tina, welcome in. Belinda, good evening. So good to see you here. And Taria, hello, how's it going? So thank you guys for being here and saying hi in the chat. And if you're new to this channel, hello, welcome. Please let us know in the chat, and also make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hey Kim, and subscribe. And I'm gonna welcome you to download my free moon astrology guide, which will tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. And then it'll enter you into my email list, and I send out a weekly moon magic report. That's basically the horoscope for the week. She says, love it, and cried listening to it. You know, a lot of people have that experience with it. That's how powerful those starseed readings are. They're my favorites. So let's get to the announcements. The first one that, oh my God, I'm so excited to let you guys know about this. I have finally set a date for our next Aquarian astrology course module. If you didn't know, I actually have a level 1 astrology class for anyone that's interested in learning astrology. There are modules, and each of the modules is a different topic. So module 1 is the fundamentals of astrology. Module 2 is the sun in astrology, and then we kind of go through the solar system. Module 3 is the moon. Module 4 is Mercury. Module 5 is Venus. And Module 6, which is our next one, is the planet Mars. So the date for Module 6 is, drum roll please, we're going to do it on August 14th, and I have everything set up for those of you that are interested in signing up. If you go to my website, which is channelforgrace.guru, or you can go to courses.channelforgrace.guru, that is where all of my online courses are at. And I have more than just astrology classes. I have all kinds of different things on there, but this is the next event that's going to be happening. I am so excited. It's only $33. It is going to be live on Zoom, and we are going to talk about Mars in general, like the rulership of Mars. We're going to talk about Mars in all the 12 signs, Mars in all the 12 houses. What does that mean? Mars retrograde in all of the signs, and hello, Veronica, and the ancient stories and mythologies, and how, the story of Mars has kind of played out, how people worshipped the god Mars, who's actually known as the god of war, what Mars represents in astrology. We're going to get into the details of that. And the class is done live on Zoom. So if you sign up before August 14th, you actually get to be there live and ask questions in the live chat. And if you sign up after the 14th, you get the replay. So either way, you get an awesome class. And I am so excited. And I hope that you guys join me before the 14th so that you can be there live for that Zoom webinar. So the 14th is a Saturday, and we're going to be doing this at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So there we go. We're back on track with Aquarian astrology. And the next module will be Jupiter. Will be all about Jupiter. So if you haven't done the previous modules, I actually have a bundle for modules 1 through 4, which is 108 for all 4 modules. So if you want to do the crash course and meet us, even though you could take this module without having taken all of the other ones, because I have separated them so that if you are a little familiar with astrology and you just want to know a little more detail than you can about a certain planet, then you can definitely just do that one module. So that's why I separated it out. But I'm really, really excited about that. The other announcement is that I have officially released my Starseed line of essential oil blends. I have 7 different roller blends and 7 different aura mists. And this is for the starseed families of Andromeda, the Pleiades, the Orions, the Sirius, the Arcturus, the Ophiuchans, and the Lyrans. And each blend is magically created. And I came up with these when I was in Colorado. That's when they actually came to me, the blends. And I've picked specific oils for each one that align with those starseed energies. So if you are one of these starseeds, and the way you would know is when you get a starseed reading from me, I tell you what starseed family is your ancestry. So if you are one of them, you can use the oils or the aura mists to help you align with those energies, to energetically connect, and also to ground yourself to the earth, because we're here on a starseed mission, but here on earth, and the oils made from the plants help us to connect to that energy of this planet. And then the other thing is, if you're not a starseed of any of those, which I'm probably sure that you are if you watch this channel, then you can use them to connect with those starseed families and with the energies of those powerful spirit guides and angels and teachers. So yes, very exciting. What if I am multiple? Well, then you get more than one of the oils. You can combine them. You can use one day and another one another day. So you can get one of the rollers and then one of a different starseed family for the aura mist. And dude, there's so much coming, you guys. By the time the holidays come here, I'm going to have starseed malas. And so I'm going to have these little packages where the mala is going to come with the roller and the aura mist. So it's going to be super epic and super amazing. And I can't wait for that. Okay, one more announcement, because I don't want to overwhelm you guys, because even though there's a lot, in the next few days, I'm going to be announcing more and more things. So definitely be on my email list so you get all of that information. Oh, and if you want all of them, Kimberly, you can get all of them. I have an epic deal for the whole set. So the whole set of the rollers and then the whole set of the aura mists are sold separately. But if you buy them together, you basically get all of the rollers, I believe, for only $35 each. And then if you do the aura mists, you're paying only $31 each. And that's a huge deal from like the actual retail price. So yeah, if you want to get all of them, I highly recommend it. That's why I did that, because I know a lot of you guys have many of the starseed markings. So we want to make sure that you guys can get the whole set if you want it. Yeah, I know, it's really cool. Obviously I have the whole set of both of them and I've been using them, and I just love having all of those options, because some days I feel certain ways and then other days I feel other ways. So that's that. And then here is, so Sugar, if you want to message me directly, I am okay with working with people outside the US. However, I feel like we need to do it like individually and not through Etsy. So I can figure out like what it would cost to ship to wherever you're at, and we can work something out. I think so, if it's doable. So yeah, I don't want to like block anybody, but I know it's been really difficult shipping like internationally. So, and then also the European Union recently just created all these codes. So Etsy sellers have been having a difficult time connecting with or being able to mail stuff more easily. There's like these codes you got to put on things. And so it's been a little bit challenging for Etsy owners. So anyways, that's that. And the last thing is that I'm doing an August special. And the special is that in August, anyone that signs up for a Starseed reading is going to get a free essential oil roller of a starseed roller. And the roller, it's going to be either a roller or an aura mist. It's going to be a surprise because I got to do the reading first and see what starseed markings you have, but you will get a free roller. And this is an offer that's going on, of course, for the US only. But if you're outside the US and you purchase a starseed reading, then I will give you my Stargates calendar for free. And that's an ebook, so that's very easily able to be sent out. So, and the reason I'm doing this is because the Lion's Gate has opened, and this is a very powerful time for us to connect with our star families. And this is the time to be doing all of this. So I'm going to keep talking about all of those things and announcing all of those things. And I want to thank you guys all for your patience as we go through these announcements. And now I would love to get into the readings. So on the list, we have Tina so far. So if anyone wants to get on the list, make sure that you send your donation to my PayPal. And there's a link in the description of this video, and that's how you can send the 25, and then I'll add you to the list. So Tina's first. So feel free to put up your question, Tina. And again, you can choose astrology or tarot for these mini readings. Kimberly says, count me in. I love it. Do it. Do it. Oh my God. I would love to send like a whole set. Yes, the starseed readings are amazing. Tina says, how soon could we get our starseed reading? So as long as you sign up for it anytime during August, then I'll do it. And they get delivered between 1 and 3 business days from the scheduled date. So that's how I kind of manage it, so that I'm not like bombarded and I have to do like 1,000 readings at a time. I schedule them on my calendar. They're not live. I record them myself and then I send them to you. And so whenever you schedule it, it's 1 to 3 days from that date that you get your starseed reading. So that's how soon you can get it. And of course, there's a lot of dates open for August. All right. Which would be better, card reading or transit reading for my question? Would a transit reading be best to assess the energies and guidance around me now? My question is, I wonder if I am supposed to move, and if so, hang on, I lost my place. Okay. I wonder if I'm supposed to move, and if so, where? Or maybe it isn't a physical move, but maybe some kind of a movement within me that's shifting. Ooh, I like that. And someone just got on the list. Yeah, Belinda, I know. I feel this pull to go or be somewhere, someplace, yet possibly not even a third dimensional sort of way. let's look at your transits. Let's see what's going on, because Leo season is kind of wild. It's a wild season for everybody. So why don't you put up your birth date, the time you were born, and the location into the chat, and I'll pull up your chart and we'll do a transit reading for you, and we'll look at everything that's affecting you right now, and where, like, if there's energies towards moving, or if you're feeling that kind of a call to a big shift, and maybe it's more spiritual than physical. We can see that in your charts. Also, I am wondering, because of my birthplace, should I be considering a Fucus versus Sagittarius? How important is this little constellation coming out of nowhere? What does that mean? This little constellation coming out of nowhere. What do you mean by that? Let me grab my handy dandy iPad and let's pull up your chart. So I'm going to do a little screen share here. Let's do that. And astrology and iPad display. And 581. Hello, Valerie. How are you? So good to see you. Oh my God, Valerie, there's so much going on. Module 6 is now available. We're going to do it on August 14th for the Aquarian astrology courses. Finally, we're going to talk about Mars. This is actually a really good time to talk about Mars, because he's the god of war, but also he's the warrior, and we're warriors of the light as starseeds. And right now we're being asked to step up and into mission and step up into our warriorship. So this is actually perfect time to talk about Mars. 7:28 p.m. And this is happening. This was in Minneapolis. Okay. Okay. Oh, is it? Oh my God. Both of their birthdays? Cool. So December 8th, 1960, 7:28 p.m. in Minneapolis. Okay, let's put the transits on this and let's see what's going on. So here we go, everybody. Can everyone see the chart on the screen? Just let me know. Just say yes in the chat. All right, so let's see what's happening here. So today, actually, the moon just moved into Taurus. And you guys, I did a little video about it, a short video about it. The moon in Taurus is actually in, cool. In exaltation, and she feels really good in this sign. She loves comforting herself. So in a good way, like with material things. So this is a good sign to have the moon right there. The main thing that I'm noticing right now, right away, the first thing that kind of jumps into my mind is all this Aquarius energy here. You have Chiron. You were born with Chiron in Aquarius, and Chiron is the wounded healer. So he is our healing journey. There's also an insecurity with Chiron, and Chiron in Aquarius is actually very interesting. It's a very strong alchemical energy. It is the insecurity of feeling like maybe you're not unique enough, or maybe you don't fit in, and you feel like the awkward one out. You feel like the outcast. That could be what goes on with the Aquarius energy in your healing journey throughout your life. You may have often felt like very different, not accepted. And what's happening right now, because Jupiter has just moved back into Aquarius, and basically he's been retrograde for a minute, but now he officially moved back into Aquarius, and he's going to be in Aquarius until like the end of the year. And he's on your Chiron. So for the last few months or so, and all of like since December, well, maybe since the last few months, because your Chiron is at the later degrees of Aquarius, you've been feeling Jupiter really highlighting. this thing, like highlighting your healing journey. So, and it's in your 8th house. So this is the house of death, change, and transformation. So for sure, you are feeling the call to heal yourself, to heal at a deep level the wounds that sort of came with you when you were born. And Jupiter is the magnifier, so he shines a big light to your healing journey. And that's one of the biggest things that you're feeling right now. That's like the first thing that kind of came into my mind. Let me look at what else jumps out at me. You're having you've been having a transit of Uranus through your 10th house for the last few years. And what this does is it creates a lot of change and shift. It's almost like, especially in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus is like the earthquake. It shakes things up so that you can recreate something, move in a different direction. He just recently entered, the cusp of the 11th house of friends and also sharing your gifts with the world. So when this feels like a new energy for you, now your world of networking and how you interact with people, a lot of your friendships may be changing and shifting a lot. And so this is another thing that you're feeling, and this area of your life feels like something new is definitely arriving for sure. Awesome, Valerie. Let's see what else jumps out at me. You do have your moon and your Uranus in the sign of Leo. Right now, the sun is in Leo, Mercury's in Leo, and there's a couple of other planets. Mars was just in Leo. Venus was also just in Leo. And so all of your moon and your Uranus, which means that for you, conjunct, this is an energy of, sorry, my nose is so itchy today. This is an energy of like unpredictable emotions. Like a lot of the times you may have unpredictable emotions. And it may be difficult or challenging for you to express yourself because sometimes like it kind of comes out as like lightning or like some kind of like an explosion that like doesn't have control. With Leo energy is also about your sense of self, your heart, what you love, being yourself, the truth, being in your essence, and all of these planets that have just been passing through this area of your life, which is the house of money and values, have been asking you to find your own value once again, to maybe reprioritize your values as well. That's another area of your life that you've been feeling these powerful changes. You've got Venus currently conjuncting your North Node and Pluto. And while, Mars will be there soon, Mercury will be there soon, the sun is going to be there next month, around the 22nd. He's going to enter the sign of Virgo and then be transiting through this sign. So what is North Node? The North Node is the node of destiny and also of moving forward in your life in terms of being here in the moment, because North Node in the 3rd house is about communicating, but communicating right here, right now, where it makes sense in the environment that you can control. You are here to learn to be a teacher, to share the wisdom that you brought with you from past lives and to share it with others by communicating, by expressing yourself, by speaking your truth. And this is where your power lies. So all of these planets that are going to now move into Virgo are going to be hitting this spot. Like they're going to be like highlighting. So you're feeling a call to step more into purpose in these last few times. Now, in terms of, let me see where your Sagittarius energy is. Because the South Node, you said something about moving. And it's possible it's possible that you will be moving, but we want to look at where the South Node is transiting your chart, because with the South Node Sag, it's not good to like travel other places. It's not good right now to try to like be like, it's time to leave everything and go find my truth somewhere else because I'm not finding it right here. Right now, it's really about find your truth right here where you are. The South Node has been transiting over your sun and your vertex, which means that this is a lot of karma has been coming up for you in your house of creativity, romance, children, passion, and asking you like, you need to find new ways to be creative in your life. You need to find a new way of expressing your creativity. And this is aspecting your sun, which is your soul. So at a deep level, you feel like you are changing. And so although it seems like you should be focusing on like going somewhere else, it may be that really the change and the shift that's occurring is more an internal thing. And that's what I would say. Of course, obviously, you have to make informed decisions in life and what really is going to feel the best. And I would recommend that you trust your intuition more than anything else. But really, your finding yourself again is a big theme of what's going on right now. So there you go, Tina. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to update the list real quick. After Tina, we have Kimberly. And also, when you sign up for a reading tonight, you get on the list for my monthly giveaway. And I'll be doing another giveaway in... I think I'll probably, let's see, 24. I can do a monthly giveaway sometime in August for the names of July, and I'll probably give away like a starseed oil or something like that. Valerie is after Kimberly, and then Amber is after that. So Kimberly, go ahead and put up your question. I have no idea why my nose is so itchy right now. This is so annoying. Okay. So there we have it. And thank you everyone so much for being here tonight. Make sure to watch the beginning of the video. Check out all the announcements because there's a lot of really, really fun stuff coming up, including Module 6 of the Aquarian Astrology Level 1 class. Module 6 is all about the planet Mars. And I was talking about how important it is to talk about Mars right now because we're all being asked to warrior up. And you're welcome, Tina. Yeah, there's a lot going on. But you know what? All of these changes are things that are going on for a lot of us. They're very, very much like happening right now for everyone. Okay, mine is also about moving. I want to be closer to my new job. It's only a couple of towns away. I am not sure if I should wait another month or just do it now, like in 9 days. Okay? And then let me know... you're probably already typing it, but whether you want me to do the tarot or astrology. The love ring you gave me last week. The love reading you gave me last week. What's the question? Okay, let's pull some cards then. Let's pull some cards for this. Whenever it's an intuitive reading, that's a good way to do it. Let me X this out actually. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. Okay, let's do tarot. I'm actually going to use the vice versa tarot deck. All right, so what does Kimberly need to know right now about the situation, about moving? Does she need to move now? Should she move now or wait another month? Or what else does she need to know about this situation? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and teachers, for this opportunity. And thank you for clearing my energy so that Kimberly's reading can be clear and precise. Interesting. So far we get the Page of Cups. And the pages are messengers. There's a message here. It's a message of love for sure. Sometimes we think of like the Cups card as the emotions. We think of it as love or even romance. There's also buying a car involved. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Give me 1 second. Things are dropping. All right, I feel like that's good. The cards are flying out, which I feel is a positive sign. Excited energy is what comes out of the meaning of that. So, first card is the Page of Cups. I love this card just because of the way it looks. The fish and all of that are just such cool. It's just such cool imagery to connect to. But like I said, the pages are cards that bring in messages, and they can also be about modes of communication, because pages are like, they're almost like the messengers, right, of the kings and the queens. And the Page of Cups is a very, can be an artistic energy, can be an intuitive energy, and can also be that you're just really focused right now. I think what it's telling you is, listen to your intuition. There's something really important there, and that's giving you the answer. It could be in your emotions. It could be in a feeling that comes up when you think about the different options that are in front of you. So in terms of like Abrahaming it, there is a very powerful opportunity for you to listen deeply to that first initial reaction that you get emotionally to the different options. And when you figure out what the answer is, then like that's the very first thing that comes to mind. That's what I'm getting. You also get the Magician. So honestly, are you over here not? So the Magician, like, okay, so this is in your hands. This is in your hands. You can create, you can manifest whatever you want. Literally, because you also get the Nine of Cups. I mean, the Nine of Cups is the card of wishes coming true. The Ace of Pentacles is about a new beginning in money, which to me, that's related to work things. And so, wow. Okay. So is this in reverse? Let me just check 1 second. Wow. Okay. So I think this card is in reverse. This is the Eight of Cups, but it's in reverse. So normally the Eight of Cups, it's like, it's time to walk away. Whoa, this is a really interesting card. So usually it's like, it's time to walk away. But right now, it almost feels like you may be feeling a little uncomfortable. You may be feeling like withdrawn. You may be feeling maybe a little bit hopeless. You may be feeling like you're kind of drifting. I think this is the feeling that you have about not being able to like make up your mind about it. But when I look at this card and I see this child sitting and pondering, I feel like it's okay for you to ponder. And I also see that beautiful star. Yeah, exactly. The beautiful star behind this child. And it's like you're saying, wish upon the star, but the opportunity, right? Because the star is about opportunity. So I feel you like this is like a challenging decision for you to make. The main thing that's coming through is, how do you feel like when you put the different options in front of you? There's got to be like an instant feeling when you think about moving closer. What do you get? Do you get a yes or a no? You can't think about it. It's just like it comes instantly. And that's what the Page of Cups is telling me. That instant reaction is the answer. And with that answer, with the Magician, you have to make it happen. You have to create it. your wishes are coming true. They're going to bring more money in. Whatever you choose, whatever the outcome, I feel like you know what to do. And the outcome will bring you a lot of abundance. It's just that you may feel like, I'm going to pull one more card from the soul cards, but it just feels like you can't quite make up your mind. I think you may be thinking about it too much. So think about it less and feel the gut reaction that you have. What's the gut reaction? All right, let's get one more. I want a little more clarification about the reversed Eight of Cups. So maybe if it's time to walk away, maybe you're resisting walking away. If this card is reversed, maybe it's not time to walk away. Yeah, I can tell it's a big decision. Oh, interesting. You get the versatility card. Besides the fact that looks like a marijuana leaf, you get the versatility card. So I think it's, maybe it's asking you to be flexible. In some way, you have to find flexibility through this. It's a big decision. I want the best place, but I don't want to rush it. So buying a car will solve a lot. Okay. So let's ask, does she, so are you going to buy a car or are you wondering? Because yeah, right? The car will resolve that pretty easily, right? Buy the car and stay put for now. Let's see. Oh, the card of strength. I think you need to tap into your inner strength. Let me actually cut this deck real quick and see. Oh, Pallas Athena. All right. So, and right behind her, the moon. So this is about, you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your intuition. So it's possible because the Eight of Cups reverse, it's like, it may not be time to walk away officially, like just walk away. I think that everything is already happening. So I feel like the car situation may be the right answer for you right now. And then you wait to find the right place. Because the Eight of Cups is like, reverse is saying like, don't walk away yet, or it's not time yet. Maybe there's a couple more things to think about, or maybe it is time to walk away and you're resisting it. That is like something that you're going to have to answer yourself, because only you really truly know, what deep down inside what the answer to that is. So there you go. Thank you so much, Kim. And now we've got Valerie next, and then Amber. And I want to see if anyone else got on the list. I'm going to check real quick. That is all we have so far. I was looking on Carvana today. Nice. So we've got Valerie and then Amber, and then the list is open after that if anyone wants to get on it. So much coming up. You're welcome, Kim. Oh, good. I felt, there's fast energy, quick energy, and things are moving very, very fast forward. I'm going to put some of the Pleiades starseed oil on me. Oh my God. Let's get some Pleiadian channeling going on here. Emotions and energy have been all over the place. It's got to be Mars and Virgo for you. I think it's got to be Mars and Virgo. Because I know you have that giant Virgo stellium, and I don't even need to look at your chart, but you have that giant Virgo stellium, and Venus moved into Virgo, so she's been kind of going over that, and then Mars, like yesterday or today, moved into Virgo, and that's the stress. Like, so I was feeling a lot of anxiety before, like earlier today. And for me, it comes from like, I'm literally like, I made a list for the next 6 months, like everything that I'm going to be doing. And it felt like, I was so overwhelmed with trying to like figure it all out right now in this moment. I literally had to get out of my head and get into my body. So I went to take a yoga class, and it was like one of those like difficult yoga classes that basically those difficult yoga classes that that cause I know that's so funny, right? I'll pull your chart up anyways, but the classes that are challenging, and it helped me to get back into my body. And when the class was over, I like forgot about all that stress that was going on. And it made me realize something, because we're still, hey Rebecca, we're still in Leo season, but at the same time, Virgo energy is already arriving. So there's like a mix of it. And the mix is what's creating like the intensity. Also, we need to see where Saturn is. Saturn is about to oppose the sun too. So that's coming in the next like few days. And that's going to be like, that feels really gnarly. But the sun is in Leo, and so it's in dignity. And so it is going to feel way stronger than Saturn, but we can feel like depressed, worried, with a lot of grief. That opposition to Saturn can feel that way for sure. All right, let's share again. Give me 1 second. I just get in my car. I can't stay in the house. And you have the Leo moon. Ooh, yes. That's so funny. I'm like, I know your chart pretty well. So I think the Leo moon. Okay, so I think the Virgo energy is causing you stress, and the Leo energy is causing you to want to get the hell out of here. Like, let's go do something else. Let's go have fun. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. So that's what it feels like right now. But let's confirm it by actually looking at the chart. I just did the whole reading while I was pulling it up. Yay! Congratulations, Tina. I'm so excited for you. Woohoo! Okay. Good night, Kimberly. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for getting a reading. So there we go. Just as I was saying, Mars and Venus right there. And you got that Venus in Virgo, and obviously your sun is in Virgo. You have a Virgo stellium, and then there's the sun, and there's your moon and your Uranus. And the sun is going to be moving closer and closer to your Uranus and your moon. And so that's the unpredictability. That's the uncomfortableness. Uranus is super, super uncomfortable. So that's what you're feeling right there. I mean, I was right on it. The Leo wants you to like, let's go party. It's Leo season, bitches. You know, like that's kind of how it feels. And then all of the Mars and the Venus in Virgo is like, but you need to like worry about this, and you need to worry about that. And there's so much anxiety that is the shadow of Virgo, and you have so much of it. So I feel like maybe Virgo season isn't like the most comfortable transit for you. Your Mars is also on your Pluto. So Mars conjunct Pluto is like volatile. It's like war, right? Because like Mars and Pluto, they're going to be like mischievous together or they're going to fight, and they're going to like, so these energies are like colliding, like they're struggling inside of you. And while your moon wants to have fun, you know, like Mars and Pluto are like creating this kind of intense, like, energy inside of you. And I'm sure it feels super, super uncomfortable. And all the fun stuff keeps getting canceled. Damn it. So that's, you know, you're going to feel that for a little bit, because those Virgo transits are going to be coming in, and starting to hit that stellium for you. The good thing is that the moon just moved into Taurus, and you have your own Mars in Taurus. So what I would recommend, especially in these next 2.5 days when the moon is transiting through Taurus, take action, because it's going to conjunct your Mars. Take action towards being in your comfort zone. Do things that make you feel good, and you'll focus that energy away from all the stress, away from that, and more towards like, what do I want? Like, what's going to make me feel good? Well, Mars and Pluto might be the difficult transit, but then obviously like everything's going to go through. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say yes, because these are energies that come and go. Astrology is like the orbs get stronger as they get closer and closer, and then they dissipate. And so when you have one hit after another, one planet after another hitting your Pluto, yeah, that's going to feel intense. And yeah, it's going to feel like it lasts a while. But there are little things that you can do here and there, right, that are going to alleviate that energy. And it's like, take the focus away from that. So you have to do things more aligned with, for example, you have Mars on the Pleiades. So connect with that fun-loving Leo energy. Focus on the fun. You don't have to, feel the weight, the heaviness that Pluto brings. And definitely don't confront. There's not really a good time for confrontation. I don't think it's going to go well. So I think you're doing the right thing by getting out, like go do something fun, like just go. Like if you need to go, just go, you have to have a break every once in a while. And right now is a good time. Like I said, it's because of the Leo. Use the Leo energy to help you enjoy yourself. I think that new moon is happening at 14 degrees. I'm not sure. Let me check real quick. I can't remember the exact degree, but I feel like it is. Obviously, we know the new moon is August 8th. And, okay, it's going to be at 16 degrees, 14 minutes. That number 14 was familiar. That's on your Uranus. So, okay, like it's good. It's leading up to a very intense, like, burst of your heart, like an open heart. The Lion's Gate. It's the Lion's Gate. I think you're feeling the opening of the Lion's Gate, and because of your strong Leo energy in your chart and the fact that the moon is going to be aspecting you very strongly, that's like your heart just wants to, like, you want to be yourself. You want to like you just want to be yourself. And there's so much more than just, I'm just want to be myself. There's a deep meaning to that. I just want to be myself, like that's what I'm feeling. That's what I keep getting. And you're feeling like that Uranus is like, yeah, hey Guru, like, let's go, like that lightning bolt, like something unpredictable may happen during that new moon. And hopefully it'll be a good thing that will help you bring more fun and playful energy into your life, which is what you really need right now. And you should take advantage of for this Leo season. So that's what I got for you, Valerie. Thank you. Amber is next. So Amber, go ahead and put up your question. I will check to see if anyone else got on the list. Yeah. And let me go check real quick. I know someone, I think it was you, Tina, you signed up for a Starseed reading. Congratulations. I'm so excited. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm doing a special deal for the month of August. Anyone that purchases a Starseed reading within the United States is going to get a free surprise essential oil blend from me, one of the Starseed oils. Of course, it's a surprise because I have to do your reading first and see what Starseed markings you have, but you will get a free oil, and it's a epic deal because the most expensive oil that you purchase by itself, I believe it's the Pleiades. I actually want to talk about that right now. Oh my God, I love this oil. You're welcome. This oil has ylang ylang, bergamot, davana, and jasmine oil. And the jasmine oil, in case you guys didn't know, is an oil that is so expensive that because it's a powerful oil. And I actually get all of my oils from mostly from doTERRA, although if doTERRA doesn't have them, then I'm gonna shop for Young Living, and those two companies are like the most high quality essential oils that you can find. But the jasmine oil itself is like, it's over $100 for a little tiny bottle. And that's how I choose the pricing of the oils. I use some pretty expensive oils in all of these blends, and these are like, this is quality oils. Like I'm not just buying stuff at the store and like mixing it up. I'm actually creating them with the best quality oils ever. Rose is the only one more expensive that I know of. Yeah, $275 is the rose oil in doTERRA. So I will create an oil with rose in the future. That's going to be like the moon goddess oil or the sisterhood of the rose oil. And then I'll use that, you know what I mean, for that. But that's pretty amazing. That's why the best deal is to get the whole set. Because if you get the whole set, basically you're just paying $35 per bottle, which is about the normal price of some of like the other cheaper roller bottles that even doTERRA sells. But you know what? doTERRA even sells one oil roller that's like $92 for a roller bottle. So this is literally like, for the quality of the oils, this is like the going rate. But these oils aren't just like, I'm not just like making them and like throwing them out there. I have spent so much time literally like alchemizing these energies together, infusing them, and I make them with sound healing. So I infuse the oils when I make them with mantras, sacred mantras, and with my crystal bowl, my pink crystal bowl, rose quartz crystal bowl, sound healing. So I literally bathe them in sound healing frequencies, and they literally come to you charged. So the sisterhood, yeah, exactly. Let's go, Amber. Okay, yeah, jasmine is so good. So Amber, hey Jai. Okay, hi everybody. Using my chart, can you give me guidance on the next 6 months and how I can use the energy to really help find my work/career, or what next steps should I take? What time were you born? Jai, do you think it's possible to make a blend with a carrier that works in the Sensi heated units? What is that? I've never heard of that. You missed the gong? The gong was epic. Oh yeah. I'm going to use the gong too when I make them. Thanks for reminding me of that, Guru. And the gong that I have is the Venus gong. Epic. So what I can do, Amber, is I can't look at the next 6 months because that's like I would be able to do that if we did a transit reading. I would say that's like it's going to take me much more time to go through everything that's happening for the next 6 months. But I can look at what's happening right now and into like the near future and how it's affecting you. And we can talk about some of the decisions that may be good for you, or affecting, your decision making for now. If I sat here and went through the next 6 months, there are some general things I can talk about for sure. Okay, let's 11/22/86. And the time is 12 a.m. And that is in Billings. I can definitely talk about general things in terms of like what's happening collectively for the next 6 months. Okay, give me 1 second. So I can switch this over. Okay. So it's heated with a low watt light bulb. My daughter was selling them, trying to repurpose. I'd have to research it because I don't know off the top of my head. But let's see what's going on right now. You're also a fellow Leo mooner. You have your moon in Leo, and so the sun is aspecting, your moon right now, making things very exciting. Like Leo season can be very exciting, and it's a month for you to feel good. So that's like for the next 30 days, that's something that's going to feel like fun. What's coming, next in terms of, let me see, what was your original question? How can I use my energy to really help find work and career? Okay. So, I mean, you have been actually, the universe is actually focusing on your 10th house of career, because the North Node has been transiting your 10th house, saying, focus here. This is important. Pay attention to this area of your life. And that North Node has been there since May of last year. It's an 18th month long transit. It's going on until the end of the year, which is the next 6 months. And then at the end of that at that point in January, I don't know the exact day, but January something, the North Node is going to move into Taurus. And that's going to be exactly at the cusp of the 9th house. So you have 6 months to continue to focus and on your career and on your life path, and to find new ways of, like, I feel like, because Gemini is also what's in front of you right here in this moment. Gemini is not about going out there and looking for something, but finding the solution that's right here. This isn't just about career, though. This is a transit that affects your life path. And career and life path can be two very different things, although a lot of the times they merge. Like for me, obviously, they've merged, right? But like for some people, it's like the career doesn't always represent what you're here to do for your life path. It's just something that you do that helps you bring, money in. But in terms of career, this is something that you have been focusing on already since last May. And so the question that I would ask you is, where are you at this point? Because since last May, this has been like, hey, you need to figure this out. And the way you figure this out is you focus on what's right here in front of you. When the North Node moves into the 9th house, what's going to happen is next year is going to be more spiritually integrating the last 18 months. You feel very scattered. Well, Gemini can also be a very scattered energy. So let's look at Aquarius, because Aquarius is where your 6th house is. And this may be a little more relevant to what you're describing. Last year, Saturn and Jupiter conjuncted in the 5th house, in your 5th house. And this is the house of creativity. So they activated creativity, passion for you. Since then, they've moved on from that point and they've entered into your 6th house of work, but also being in the present moment. Aquarius is very electrifying energy. It really doesn't let you settle down. It's like, bzzz, and it's like after a while, you're like, I am going to lose it, because it's like a charge. It's an electric charge, right? They've been transiting through your 6th house. So another thing that's been going on along with the North Node in your 10th is that you have been feeling Saturn, which is the planet of maturity and testing your sense of like adulthood, and Jupiter both in your 6th house. Jupiter expands this energy. Mars in your chart is in the sign of Aquarius, which means that Jupiter conjunct Mars is creating or asking you to take action towards the things that make you feel free and like you are living your purpose. It's a revolutionary energy. Uranus ruled Aquarius is a revolution. It's change. It's the future. It's technology. It's electricity. Yeah. Restlessness. Yeah. And Jupiter is like, so Jupiter recently, and I'm talking about recently, like for the last few months, you felt like Jupiter on your Mars. And this is in your sixth house of work. So it's like you can't really relax because that energy is like just keeps aspecting your drive. Like you're like what do I do? What do I do? I want to go do something, but I'm like I don't know what to do. It's like a little bit overwhelming. So what happens with that Jupiter, he's like he passed over your Mars, then went into Pisces, but then just retrograded and is going to start going through the sixth house. So this is a time of reflection for you. Like I feel like right now you're doing a lot of reflection in terms of work and being here in the moment. Like, what should I have? What should I do? Aquarius at the cusp of the sixth house is probably a better expressed energy in terms of work that's has to do with technology, innovation, being of service of some sort is very much Aquarian energy. Being of service. So how can you be of service to humanity in your own way? So reflecting right now, a lot of reflecting, and then things will shift. You'll feel a very strong shift, especially by the end of these last 6 months. I feel like a lot of the energy for us, because there's so many retrogrades going on, is going to make us feel like we're doing so much reflecting, so much like thinking about things in the next 6 months. And then once the planets start going direct again, that energy is going to shift. And we're finally going to feel like we can start moving forward. I know that probably doesn't sound like the most ideal thing, but we can keep moving forward while at the same time reflecting, right? So like, but I feel like those are the things that are really aspecting you the most, and it's literally your house of work and literally your house of career. So that's why that's a theme that has been coming up for you, and the universe is saying like focus on this, like figure it out. And so you might be, receiving a lot of intuition too, a lot of messages. You have to pay attention to those messages because that's Uranus is like the shock. It's like a shock that sends a shock wave through your system that wakes you up. Uranus is the awakener. So you're learning how to wake up right now to things that maybe you haven't seen before. And there's doors that are opening for sure. So that's what I got for you, Amber. And I think that may be it for tonight. I'm going to just double check that no one else got on the list, but if not, then we are complete. So stuck in reflection. There's a lot of us are, because it's very necessary. A lot of the reflecting is important for us to understand, like, how do we move on? How do we move forward from here? I just wish I could spin that wheel. I know, right? Well, thank you everyone so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. The replay will be up, so if you got a reading tonight, you can always watch the replay. I am very, very thankful for all of you for getting on the list tonight. And make sure you check out that special. Check out the beginning of the video for all the announcements. And to make sure you get on my email list. Download my free Moon Astrology Guide. There are so many cool things coming up in the next 6 months on this channel and things that I'm going to offer that I can't wait to share them all with you a little bit at a time. I'm going to give them to you a little bit at a time. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you to all of the moderators for being here. It's hard with this energy, feeling like I must do something. Yeah. Do something that relaxes you. Guru. Do something that relaxes you. Like go, like do exercise or like meditate like something that can calm your energy, that will help. So again, thank you everyone so much. I will see you guys all tomorrow. I'm going to go live on Jason's channel with him to do mini readings. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that. His channel is Ray of Light Tarot. I'll be announcing it. I'll probably do a little short video to let you guys know to hop on over to his channel, and it'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern as usual. And on Sunday, I am going to be putting up another video for the month of August. It's actually going to be a pick a card for the Lion's Gate. I'm going to do a message from the Lion's Gate. So love you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you all again very soon. Satnam.